How's it going, everybody? It's Rets with another champion ability guide video. Today's champion is a Yordle mid laner, VEX the Gloomist. Let's get started talking about her abilities, but first, if you wouldn't mind liking the video, it helps out a ton with the YouTube algorithm. Thanks for that. Now we can talk about VEX. We'll start with her passive ability called Doom and Gloom. This is a two-part passive that first has VEX gain Doom over time, and when fully charged, her next basic ability to hit an enemy champion will knock them down if airborne and cause them to flee while slowed for a short period. The target will flee from the center of Looming darkness, VEX's E ability, and straight from her if triggered by any other ability. Champions that dash, blink, or are hit by Looming darkness will be marked by Gloom for 6 seconds, the second portion of VEX's passive. VEX's next basic attack, Mistral Bolt, or personal space abilities against the marked target are empowered to deal bonus magic damage and refund 25% of Doom's cooldown. If attacking a non-marked champion, Gloom deals percentage-based damage and only refunds 10% of Doom's cooldown. VEX's Q ability is called Mistral Bolt. She unleashes a wave of mist in a target direction, dealing magic damage to enemies that it passes through. The mist starts out slow and accelerates through the travel time, and also decreases its width almost halfway through the cast. This ability can be buffered as well, but the really short cast time would make it very difficult to execute as intended. Personal Space is VEX's W ability that has her emit a shockwave around her and gain a shield for 2.5 seconds. The shockwave will deal magic damage to all nearby enemies. Both the shield and magic damage scale off of ability power, with the shield being a great defensive tool in addition to the offensive shockwave. VEX's E ability is called Looming Darkness. She commands Shadow to the target location, where the radius of the target location will increase. When Shadow reaches the target area, magic damage is dealt to all nearby enemies, and they are slowed for 2 seconds. Also, remember that Looming Darkness is very useful to apply her passive of Doom and Gloom. Shadow Surge is VEX's ultimate ability, where she casts Shadow in a target direction, granting sight on the travel path, and dealing magic damage to enemies that are hit. When an enemy is hit, they are marked for 4 seconds, allowing VEX to recast the ability. On recast, VEX is pulled to the marked champion while unable to be displaced. On arrival, the mark is consumed and she deals magic damage to the target. If the marked target dies within 6 seconds of being hit by Shadow Surge, VEX can cast Shadow Surge again without cost for the next 12 seconds. And that is all I've got for the VEX Champion Ability Guide. If you haven't checked out the other Champion Ability Guides I've made, I'll link a playlist down in the description. But until next time, this has been Rets, and I'll see you out on Summoner's Rift.
I'm dancing. Happy.